What's up, everybody? I'm coming to you right now because I was listening to a sermon earlier, man, and it really made me think a lot. The preacher was Matt Chandler, and he was preaching about that the Bible's not about you. Because a lot of people out there, they try to what's the best words to use? They try to make the Bible out to be them, in a sense. Like, let's take David for example. They put themselves in David's shoes, like, this battle that I'm fighting right now is Goliath, and I can beat David, and I can beat them. But that's not how things work, man. Because you're not David, and your battle that you're fighting is not Goliath. For the simple fact that if you try to put yourself in David's shoes and fight that battle by yourself, then you're going to lose, man. People seem to forget that David was a sinful man. He was an adulterer. He was a murderer. But he's still known as to be a man after God's own heart. Why is that? Because Jesus Christ died for the past, present, and future sins of God's people. Jesus Christ was set in motion back when David was around. There's many places in the Bible where it talks about Jesus Christ before Jesus even lived. God had a plan from the get-go to send his son. God knew from the get-go that he was going to send his son to do what he did. And that was die on that cross to relieve the world of our sins. But the thing is it's not about you. God does everything he does to glorify his name. When he saves you, he's not saving you to save you. He's saving you so you can glorify his name. So don't you sit in your spiritual lifeboat and row away from everybody out there that's spiritually drowning, man. You got to turn around and you got to bless the world with your presence, and you got to bless the world by telling them why Jesus Christ saved you, what he saved you from, man. Why do you think I do what I do? Why do you think I get on here and I rant and rave about my Lord? Because he blessed me in ways that's unimaginable. He saved me from a sinful nature. He saved me from my lustful, drug addict ways, man. He took me from the pit of despair, put me on solid foundation so I can tell the world what he has done for me. See, God will use, all through the Bible, he uses people that the world looks at as gone. The world looks at as not good. Like, for me, example, I was a drug addict, gang-banging drug dealer, just a lost slut. I mean, if you want to be honest with it, that's what I was. I'm not going to sit here and tell you no lies. But if I tell you a lie, then I'm going to lie to myself, man. So, look, God saved me from all that. And he can do the same for you, but he's not doing it for you. That's the thing. That's where a lot of people get mistaken. That's where a lot of people get twisted. God does not save you for you. God saves you to glorify his name. So if you have found Christ, and if you are blessed by Christ, then what you should do is let everybody know what he has done for you. If you keep that to yourself, there's only so much blessing God's going to do, man. God will continue to bless those who praise his name. God will continue to bless those who cherish him. You cannot sit in your spiritual lifeboat and row away. You know what the people of Titanic, the people that lived through the Titanic, you know what they say was the worst thing about the Titanic experience? It wasn't the ship going down. It wasn't them losing their loved ones. It wasn't them losing their most valuable possessions. It was the fact that they sat in those lifeboats and rowed away from all those people out there drowning and screaming. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Well, if you have been saved by Christ and you sit in your spiritual lifeboat and you just sit in his presence and you don't speak his name and you don't talk to people about him, then you're doing the same thing to those people out there that's spiritually drowning. Those people that's in the same world that you are saved from, that don't know the Lord, that can know them through your testimony. You have the power to save people by planting the seed of God and letting God do the work. All you got to do is spread your testimony. All you've got to do to be saved, if you're not there yet, is pray. And pray with earnestly. Pray with your heart. You don't have to pray for yourself. Pray for the people around you. Pray and believe that God can save you. It's not going to happen right away. I'm going to let you know that now. That's where faith comes in. You pray and you keep praying and you continue to pray. You don't stop praying. Just because you're not receiving these blessings right away, you don't stop. That's where faith comes in. That's where God sees who is truly there for him and who is truly there for themselves. Don't be about yourself, man, because this world ain't about you. I hate to tell you that. This world don't revolve around you. It's not all about you, man. It's not. Jesus, I pray for the ones out there that think it's all about them, Lord. I pray you can touch their hearts, Lord, and let them see that only you can be glorified in the presence of man. Only you can be glorified in the presence of this world, Lord, because the things that you do in this world, you might save us, you might bless us, you might do many different things for us, Lord, but it's all to glorify you. And I pray that I continue to glorify you, and I pray that you think of me as glorifying you, Lord, because I don't know that for sure that I am. I just do what I feel is right in my heart to glorify your name, Lord, and I try my best to do so. And Lord, I just ask that you keep me in your presence, Lord, and you keep this world in your graces, Lord, and you bless the lost, Lord, and you rescue them from whatever they're going through, Lord. Bless the lost in ways that they can't imagine being lost, Lord. I don't know what those blessings look like, Lord, but you do. And I ask that you do this in Jesus Christ's holy and beautiful name. Through the power of God, our Father in heaven. Amen. God bless you all, man. I hope this message reaches your heart, touches your soul, and you can live differently because of it. And I ask you that if you like this video, and if you like my message and my mission that I'm on, please like this video and share it with somebody that needs to hear it. Maybe it can change their life. Maybe you can change their life through sharing this message. God bless you all. In Jesus' name.